And we're live. Good evening, everyone. This is Dale Ketter, and I've decided to do an impromptu stream of Pillars of Eternity tonight since I don't really have anything else to do. Actually, the stream earlier would have been my impromptu stream. I normally stream around this time anyway, around 9 to 10, or maybe 10 to 11, around that time. So I played about 3+ hour session earlier today, which ran into some technical issues early on, but we fixed it. We fixed it. We did it, Reddit. Anyway, let's get into the game. And oh, that was loud. I guess let's just click continue. It'll load our previous save. So I have some hot chocolate finally after visiting Costco and restocking on Swiss Miss. I'm going to be having some hot chocolate while pillaring of eternity. All right. So let me see.
I shall.
Let's get out of here. Okay, so never far from the Queen. So our goal is to go to the Temple of Wicca in Defiance Bay. There are also several quests. The Master Below, that's the Endless Paths. The Adra Dragon. Time and Tide. This is Kana's personal quest. Duran's personal quest. Smith's Shipment, this is a side quest in Gilded Vale, which will circle around back as soon as we get 6 people. Oh, I guess I have to talk to you there. Well, I guess talking to a crazy watcher is better than talking to no watcher at all. I want to ask something about you.
What's on your mind?
I'm gonna do that later.
I'm here.
Oh, now he's want to stop.
That old watcher. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that.
You said you had some things you wanted to ask him.
Nah, well, it's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. It's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, years. At least I got that out of it.
You were going to ask him in front of me anyway. You might as well tell me now.
All right. Guess fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden, about how he'd turned against us and fought for Widewind, been on my mind for some time now. The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Deerwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. It was right. And hearing claims that he died fighting for Raedric,
he did.
That got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Widewind had in store, but if he really was Aethys...
He really was.
I thought, maybe this old watcher would know how my brother died. So I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul or something. Use our connection. Told you it was dumb.
Why didn't you ask me for help? Because I didn't know you. It's hard to trust a stranger that says he's a watcher.
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. The watcher's not psychic. I think I just had this idea, and the idea made me feel a certain way, and I didn't want to lose that.
Really, if I wanted to find out about my brother, I shouldn't be starting with watchers. I should be starting with records. So why don't you? Adair thinks a moment, his lips twisted to one side. He raises his eyebrows. If there was anything written down about it, they'd have it in Defiance Bay. They got an archive at the palace.
You've done a lot for me already.
XP.
But if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well, you know. Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me. I'd feel better with you in there with me.
All right. Nice.
Bit to slick your breeches, scholar lad.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. I said nothing.
Let's click on Aloth seems lost in thought. He flinches when you draw near, sucking a sharp breath through his teeth.
What can I do for you?
Are you alright?
Of course. Merely processing some of the unusual things we've seen lately. And if Maerwald is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
I don't know what to think.
Perhaps Defiance Bay holds the answers we need.
I want to discuss something else. I guess I'll talk to him some other time.
I'm here.
Let's see, where does this exit? Wood End Plains, Deerford Village. You know, I could grab the grieving mother in Deerford before I head to Defiance Bay. Or I could grab Sagani. I guess let's grab Sagani and circle back, or not sure if I want grieving mother instead. Alright. Sagani should be somewhere here.
The thing about Wood End Plains is that it needed to be plains, but it couldn't just be some big open space because then you just get lost. It would also look bad, so we put in a lot of small obstacles and terrain changes to break up the space. The rock walls and fencing areas were put in to give some directionality to where the player could and couldn't go, and cliffs and plateaus were added to show elevation changes since rolling hills don't really show up very well in isometric perspective.
Thank you, ma'am. I think she should be right around here. There she is.
Hush, Itumak. We'll just wait a little longer.
A dwarven woman dressed in skins and hides leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of face paint. She is sharpening a bone arrowhead with a scrimshaw-handled knife. Basically, fishbone handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bare figurine between her feet. A large, white-furred fox standing at her heels looks up at your approach. I drank too much chocolate too quickly and it went down the wrong pipe.
Easy, Itumak. It's not him.
Who are you waiting for? Short version, I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him. Your friend is supposed to meet you here? Or can I help you find him? She stops sharpening her arrowhead and slowly folds her arms. That's an interesting question. The last helpful stranger only succeeded in lightening my purse. I think I'll handle this on my own. Your friend is supposed to meet you here? That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know whitewood when I see it. She rolls her eyes and shakes her head. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something. Try something? What exactly are you talking about? The long version, here we go. Her shoulders rise and fall as she takes a deep breath. I'm from an island in the far south called Nasitak. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we know as Persa. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. Hi there, Tradus. Thanks for the lurk. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least. Why can't you find him? There can't be that many of your people in the Deerwood. He died when I was still a young girl. Forget to mention that part, did I? I'm looking for his latest reincarnation, which could be anyone. How long have you been looking for Persok? Her painted brows lower, and her compact, muscular frame sags for just an instant. 5 years. So you've been searching 5 years for a stranger you barely remember, who could be anyone now.
That about sums it up.
Then it must be an important duty.
So I keep reminding myself. Still, it would be nice if important duties came with clearer instructions.
Earlier you'd mentioned an unhelpful stranger. True enough, but first I should explain about the figurine. She dusts the figurine on her trousers and raises it in her small, flat palm. It's carved in the shape of a bear, smooth and round. The polished adra is worn to a dull mat along its arched back and ovoid haunches. A soft glow emanates from within.
Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persok. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it.
Ooh.
Something to help us find him later.
As she holds it out to you, you feel wisps of sensation. Not quite memories, but traces of someone.
When I left Nasitak, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright. For a few hours. But most of the time it looks just like this.
I could take a look at it.
I've heard that one before. Whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Forkvale told me he could take
Watcher from Forkvale.
For a few golden dukes, of course.
I'm curious who that is, because that Watcher is the reason why she's standing here.
I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the Wolf's Lair and the twining trees.
That's Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. What is the Wolf's Lair? Defiance Bay. Locals call the current Duke Wolfgrin. Sounds like he'd be fun to drink with. Is Twinning Trees a real place? He meant Twin Elms. I haven't been there yet, but I hear they have some especially memorable trees. Go on.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all.
What if I'm Persok? Not to disappoint you, but there's no chance. This thing would glow like a torch. You can still go after that false watcher. I was mostly trying to scare him. I wouldn't really kill a man over a few gold pieces. I don't have much use for a coin anyway. Besides, knowing his time, he's cleared out of town by now and spent whatever he made. May I see the figurine?
Why?
I'm a real watcher.
You expect me to believe that? After the story I just told you?
I mean it.
Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
She hands you the figurine, her chapped knuckles grazing your hand. She watches you examine it, wary but curious. You raise the Audra bear, turning it in the light. As your eyes catch a tiny glinting scratch, the scenery around you melts away. You're standing on a cliff overlooking the water, seeing through eyes that aren't your own. You catch the musk of beasts amidst the fresh scent of vegetation, and your heart beats a little faster. You'll have to watch your step up here. You look down just long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop into the water hundreds of feet below you. Sniff the breeze. Breathing deeply, you smell salt in the air. Wherever you're standing, wherever Persok is standing, must be near the ocean, not a lake. I see a vision of cliffs high over the water. Does that sound familiar? Your question is greeted with shrugs and silence. I've got it. He's standing on a cliff.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
I told you, I'm a watcher. She blinks at you a few times, calculating. I know this sounds strange, but it's the truth.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
Come with me. I've got other business in the area, and we can look for Persok on the way.
And if this is your idea of a joke, you may be stuck with me for a while. Lead the way.
Ding! Alright, Sagani has joined the party. Also Itumak. Okay, so I'm gonna trigger the exit to Defiance Bay, I guess. Alright, that's Edelwan Bridge. And then I also want to trigger the exit to Deerford Village. Oh, what's that loot? And then I'm gonna circle back to what do you call that? To Gilded Vale and finish off the side quests there. Because we have a fuck ton of things to do. Stonewall Crag, Stormwall Gorge rather. I think this is where we get, what's his name? Hiravius? We're just collecting people. Gotta catch them all. Should be here somewhere. Oh, what's that? Dead person. Hiravius, are you here? Where the fuck are... Hey, there he is. Chewing on a piece of uncooked meat, a small Orlan dressed in tattered leathers offers a mumbled greeting and waves his hand. Despite his pleasant smile, the upper right portion of his face is in a sorry state. An eye patch stitched with a stylized eyeball wraps around his head, and his ear is a mangled remnant that twitches and spasms, while the other ear perks up at your approach. Next to him is the splayed carcass of a deer that appears ripped open by a bear or wolf. You hear a gurgling rumble next to you. Sagani places her hand on her stomach. Her eyes are on the carcass, still fresh. Itumak's pink tongue lolls out of his mouth.
If this is your deer, you need a new game warden. Name's Heravius. Hungry? I can't eat all this. First catch of the day, help yourself.
You might want to cook that first.
And ruin the original texture? That's the best part! Just see for yourself. Eat up!
After you. His one eye locks yours and he tears off several inches of intestine with one ripping bite. He slowly chews, his eyes squinting at you.
So delicious. Now I know the deer had elderberries for its last meal. Are you sure you don't want to try some?
What killed that deer?
One ornery Stelgar. Though looking at the deer's insides, it had a malformed but delicious heart, and would have been dead within the year regardless. Gallowayne chose a fitting end for this fine animal. Pardon me, I shouldn't pray with my mouth full.
What brings you here?
Other than the delicious venison, new trees to document, new animals to sketch, new sights to be seen. I've learned as much as I can from the druids of my circle. I'd rather wander and learn than take root and stagnate. So if you're traveling to Deerwood and need another set of hands, I'd welcome the safety of a group.
A druid's assistance would be welcome.
I'm trained by the celebrants of Hawk and Ivy of the Fisher Crane tribe. I know more than my share of nature magic, and, well, I don't shy away from a good fight. I have business with the druids that live near Twin Elms. So long as we find ourselves there eventually, I'm happy to follow along.
You're welcome to join us.
Splendid! It'll be an honor to run with a pack for a change.
Alright, so I'm probably gonna ditch Sagani.
Farewell.
And put Heravius here.
I'm here.
Alright. What do you have? You have Spirit Shift Selgar, 18 seconds.
I'm here.
Oop. This thing is still, I think, blocked by the flood. Yep, I can't progress through here. I don't know where to trigger the commentary for this area. Oh, what is that?
And what does the flame reveal?
Oh, money. Alright, let's go to Deerford and grab Grieving Mother. Deerford.
Hey, pig! Hey, pig! Woo-hoo, pig! Look at him with his little tail.
I'm gonna do that quest later. I'm just here to grab.
This may be a
Grieving.
very familiar scene for some of our backers, as the overall region of Deerford is what we use in our backer beta. What you may not know is that Deerford Village was among the first maps ever made in development. The Deerford region in Pillars of Eternity was made during a phase of development we call vertical slice. If each feature of a game were made into a layer of a cake, then taking a vertical slice of said cake would result in a small section of the entire game that includes all the various layers of gameplay. In this period, we get all the core mechanics of the game in a raw form, so that we can get an immediate sense of the experience we're aiming for the player. Deerford, a seemingly remote village in Deerwood, felt like a perfect fit. As our visual target, we wanted to create a village familiar to a fantasy setting, but grounded in a historic medieval feel. In terms of the area design, since Deerford is such a tight-knit village where everyone knows each other, it only felt logical that all their quests relate to one another in some way. The whole town is in an uproar over Lord Heron's presence, so everyone's got something to say about Lady Aelis's disappearance. Rumbald's pigs got eaten by an ogre, and Trigel, the local tanner, seems to know something about it, but you can catch him on his lie by bribing the local barkeep or getting some information from Hendina, another quest giver. This relation helps create a flow from quest to quest. This alleviates backtracking through areas that often feel tedious and a waste of time. It also helps reinforce the narrative of a small town.
Thank you.
Of course.
A word, traveler. I only require a moment. I'll talk to you later. Actually, I'm here to grab the grieving mother. Actually, let's go to the inn first. I need to rest.
I actually watched through all of the guild before working on this inn. I wanted to make sure it had enough of the right elements to represent its backer. When I got to the episode with the Highlander painting, I knew it had to be in the inn somewhere. The table locations with the banners next to them are also a nod to the episode where the Knights of Good are sent to the back of the line outside of a game store. In this inn, they get the table in the back as represented by their banner on the wall.
Want to find her.
There it
Surely
is.
even you can understand that. We're decent folk, my lord. Perhaps you should leave and check the wilds.
Okay, let's rest.
Good day, stranger.
See what rooms you have. Cool. That's pretty nice. Damage reduction burn. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. Let's grab the grieving mother, then circle back to, what do you call that? Gilded Vale. Okay, where is she? There she is. The woman looks briefly through you as if she doesn't know you're there. Who are we gonna ditch for
Yes.
grieving mother? Is it Kana?
Yeah?
Yes?
Or
Yes.
kind of conflicted. I guess I'm gonna ditch
I'm here.
Kana, I guess. This middle-aged peasant woman is dressed in a brown leather cloth draped down to her knees. Her hands are working at separating stringy, colorless vegetables in a pile before her, stripping the heads off the long, fibrous stems with a paring knife. She discards the stems one by one, placing the heads of the vegetables onto a small, cradle-like basket in front of her. She doesn't greet you as you approach. You're not sure she even knows you're there. Excuse me. The woman doesn't respond. She keeps stripping the heads from the vegetables with a steady rhythm. She may be deaf. There's no indication she heard you. Study the woman. At first glance, she seems nothing more than a middle-aged woman, unremarkable, maybe less stern than most, who seems more focused on the weaving in her lap than her surroundings. Yet you suddenly notice she's not stripping the vegetables before her any longer. She's weaving, and the vegetable pots are now missing. Excuse me? She still pays you no mind, her brown locks torn and snagged from lack of washing, like many of the townsfolk you've seen. There is a strange blur to her. Even the motions of her hands seem to be playing with threads that lack color, in a shape that lacks interest. It may be that she is half-minded or deaf, but something feels wrong. As you watch, her knitting takes on an odd cadence, and you have a terrible suspicion that something lurks beneath what your eyes are showing you. Focus! Her brown hair is long, almost impossibly to the length of her hands. As you follow the streams of her locks downwards, the hairs become long and black, slitting off into threads of black and silver and wrapping around her hands. She is forming a soul cradle with the threads, braiding a net in front of you, each finger long and sharp like a series of knitting needles, almost hypnotic. The silver and black strands of her hair weave together, with silver predominating as a highlight, the black shadowing it. And suddenly you are calm. You are on a plateau, almost the height of a tower, several stories high. The plateau is like a table lying beneath a clear sky, and beneath the plateau, surrounding it in all directions, a forest, hazy with mist, although whether it is actual mist or distance or recollection. Resting in the curve of a natural arch above you is a great copper bell, half again the size of a man, hanging at attention as if looking down on you and the event unfolding before you. The plateau has soaked in the sun, and the rock beneath you is rough and warm. The sky forms a cradle around you. You feel different, not disembodied, but you feel your body, your physical contours have changed along with the surroundings. And you hear a soft series of chimes, like wind chimes. At the sound, the scene gains color and texture, as if the sound is beckoning you gently forth, filling your senses and thoughts, like mist roiling softly into a sealed chamber. And focus! The chime coaxes you deeper into the memory, and you're certain it is a memory, a warm one. You are on the stone of the plateau, your knees on the warm texture of the ground, silver, white, shimmering like Adra? The plateau is formed of it, glistening in the sun. You can feel the heat on your skin, your wrists, and your hands. Your hands are in motion. Weaving, not thread, but gathering, tenderly moving along the first movements of Barath's wheel. Your hands are wet, your hands are upon the flesh of a newborn child, and you can feel the crowning of a tiny head, turning in your grip, its head slick, wet from the womb. The hands you are wearing, inhabiting, have done this many times, and they are practiced and confident. You can feel distant pains in your own head as the head emerges, a stream of fluid from the womb helping the newborn slide forth, and a woman's labored breathing, crying out. Focus on the child, the movement of your hands. As your hands move, you hear the sound of chimes, clear, cutting through the haze of memory. You cannot see where they are coming from, but they are close, and they are meant as a comfort, of that you are certain. Draw the child forth, and coaxed by your hands, every movement causing the chimes to sound again. Almost eagerly, the child comes forth, and as it does, your hands are in motion, weaving, moving along the length of a soft, wet rope. No, an umbilical cord from the legs of the naked woman before you. You are holding a small child, still wet from the womb before you. The child cries out, its cry full of life, full of soul, the ringing of chimes echoing in its thoughts, filling it with its welcome. The soul is blurred at the edges, as if you are viewing a soul from within a soul, but it is there, it is alive. The woman before you is weeping, and at her first cry her hands reach out for it. Surrender the child. You surrender the child to her, something you have done many times before, and as your hands move, the chimes echo the movement, and you realize the chimes are hanging from cords on your wrists, and where they once echoed in the memory, they are now echoing in the child's mind as well. The chimes are intended to welcome the child, to be its first gentle greeting into the world, a soothing sound guided by the tender motions of your wrists. You are helping to weave its thoughts, its perceptions, and the experience. The woman laughs with a ragged joy, laughing from a parched throat. Her emotions seem soothed, but the physical demands of labor have left her exhausted. But the child is here, the child is safe, and all atop the plateau is peaceful, calm, distant, flattening out as the memory persists. Slowly pull back, retreat from the memory. With effort, the scene bleeds of color, and your mind becomes your own again. There is no pull, no anchor, yet the sound of the chimes remains. As they existed in the memory, they sound here as well, and they are hanging from woven braids on the wrists of the woman before you. Even as your head is spinning from the touch of her mind, the sound of the chimes on her wrists is sharp and clear, as if coaxing you back to the real world. The woman still sits before you, but she is nothing like what you first saw. She is wearing black, shredded garments that drape over her form like streamers. Her hair is streaks of black and run through with silver. Her age is almost impossible to tell. She simply feels old, like a crumbled watchtower. As she lifts her head to face you, you see that her hair is draped across the front of her face like a veil. So basically, she's a woman from the ring. What you first saw of her was a mental glamour of some sort, unconscious, and you realize what you see is not what the world sees, and you are perhaps the first to see her true self. Still, you don't sense a threat in the realization. If anything, you feel a sense of relief from the figure. You can hear her thoughts, and she is glad to be at last seen. Who are you?
I am seen, but the eyes of others do not remember. You were the first to see me as I am, the call stripped aside.
There is a light touch in your mind, a caress, and her left hand mirrors the motion of the touch. Reaching up to the air between you, you hear the chime on her wrist sound softly. Her hand moves as if pantomiming, resting on your cheek at a distance, and she speaks softly and slowly.
Your memories. A cadence of wheels on a caravan track. Fever. Questions by running water. Violence in a night's campfire, arrows in the dark, and fleeing. Falling rock and cracking stone, and a storm. The storm. The storm that brushed you. Did its screaming wake you from your mind's cradle? Your memory of it is painful. Its cry is difficult to ignore. It's like a child. Many children crying out.
I encountered a bivouac, yes, and it did something to me. Her hand withdraws shyly, the chime sounding softly once again. The woman stands uncertainly, as if she has been sitting for some time, or is too weak to bear her own weight. You notice her cheekbones are tight, her face gaunt, yet while her stance is weak, she seems determined to stand before you.
You are able to see me.
It is almost a question. You suddenly realize she doesn't seem to know what you saw when you looked at her, and the image on the plateau, yet the image was so clear, so sharp, you're surprised she didn't feel you there.
To see me is a rare gift, a watcher's gift.
I've never been able to do that with a living person, except with you.
So many questions, thoughts, whirling like storm winds. That storm still roars through you, deep beneath your thoughts, yet muted and secret, like an underground river. I cannot tell if it is carving new channels, or eroding what keeps your true strength buried. The fact that you could hear it at all, survive it, is something few have ever done. Your power will grow stronger with each soul you touch, as it allowed you to reach out to mine.
There is a silence, and although it seems to last for about a heartbeat, in your thoughts it stretches out between the two of you, like a pole between your minds. You blink, take a breath, and then you realize she wants to ask you a question, yet can't form the words, as if assembling them is painful, or there simply are not enough pieces. Assemble the thought, do you wish to travel with me? You feel a wave of fear, gusted with the strength of relief, although oddly her expression does not change. Then fear dissipates, and you feel strength and certainty, as if the plateau from her memory lies beneath you, and a calm sky looks down upon you. Okay, Kana, I'm gonna leave you for a bit. I'm gonna grab the grieving waifu. Okay, you have a magic dagger and a crossbow. Interesting. You have a fine wand and a spear. Whoa, interesting. What are your weapon focus, peasant? So you should be using a hunting bow. You see, do we have a hunting bow here? Stash. You do have a hunting bow. That should be your secondary weapon, Hirabias. Not that. Fine wand should probably be with Aloth. You see, does he have weapon focus? He does not have weapon focus. It doesn't matter really what weapon he uses. But that should be fine for now.
Yes?
Alright, so let's circle back to Gilded Vale and do some side questing. Heck yeah. Ooh, Deerford Crossing. Okay, let's see. Journal. The Smith's Shipment. Black Meadow. Okay, we need to go to the Black Meadow. I remember where that is. Right here. There's actually a way to do this stealthily. And I believe you just need 2 stealth to do it. Main keep construction complete. Nice. So let's build something else. Oh. Construction. Damn it. There we go. Main keep. Not enough money. I guess let's just do... We kind of need the barracks. How much money do I have? Oof, just short. Well, for now, let's build something, just so we can progress. Let's do the Bright Hollow Restoration. 2 days. I believe the thieves are around this area. We actually have you use that. Oh, there's a troll. You actually speed up. It's around here. If I recall correctly. Oh, there it is. There it is. Bandit camp. Who has the best stealth among us? Stealth 2, stealth 2, 2, 2, 1, 4. Grieving Mother, you're gonna be our ninja. Not a bad haul today. Oh, let's wait for him to... Oh. There. We're just gonna wait for them to leave. There we go, they've left. I think it's this one. What's it? It was this one or this one. There it is. Shipment crate. Tattered note. I need you to sell our haul for current. I need you to deliver our haul for current to sell. He will not speak to you unless you know the words. Ik Nibion Eldfion. He's only found in the gift after dark. Got it. So we stealthily got back the shipment. We stole it back. Now we can return to Gilded Vale. Here's the exit. Click. Ninja. Oh, I'm out of hot chocolate. That was fast. Alright, let's loot that. Okay, where is the smithy? Here it is. Black Hammer Smithy. Alrighty.
Hail and well met.
I found that shipment you were waiting on. Tuatano reaches out to take the crate, raising it effortlessly onto the counter. His face splits in a broad smile. Why, so you have! This is excellent news. We can finally get back to work and show you real Black Hammer quality. None of these flimsy little swords. Alright. Here, I'll give you a taste. He ducks behind the counter and rises with a heavy wooden shield in hand. Might not have had much in the way of materials to work with, but it's still Black Hammer craftsmanship. You go on and take that. Larder door. And here, some coin for your troubles too. His pleased expression dims. Did you find anyone with the wagon? Bandits overtook the wagon. I doubt your people survived. Tuatano shakes his head, running a hand over his bald pate. Poor fools. Always told them they ought to hire some guards instead of palming the extra coin. He sighs. I'll have to hire on more hands. Don't suppose you want to settle in Gilded Vale. Try some delivery work? He smiles thinly. You will have my thanks for your assistance, friend. Give me some time to work the forge, and you'll have your pick of the next run of weapons. Money! How close are we to leveling up? We are pretty close.
Good day to you.
Always good to see a friendly face. I hope the Vale is doing kindly by you. Let me see what your new items are. You have some fine weapons. And fine armor. I'm gonna probably buy some of this. This grappling hook. This will come in handy. Camping supplies as well. Trade. And I guess we're gonna sell a lot of shit to him. Zero. It's not worth anything to sell. Mace, larder door. This is a large shield. Minus 8 accuracy grants bash. So this is, I guess I can give that to Adair. Enchant. What is the enchantment? Oh, it just has bashing. Well, I don't really need that. Just sell that. Sell. Let's go to our stash. You have earned a reputation. Reputations can be held with communities or factions in the Eastern Reach, and will affect how members of that group respond to you. In some cases, friends or enemies of those groups will also react to your affiliations. Helping a group will increase your positive reputation with that group. Harming a group will increase your negative reputation. It is possible to have a mix of positive and negative reputation with a group if you help and harm them in equal measure. Alright, let's sell all of these. Sell all of that. Okay. What is this? Tattered journal. That is from the intro area. Trade. Okay, let's get out of here. Offra's house. Let's stop by here. There's a side quest here where we get to basically do a fetch quest for a pregnant woman who is the sister of Kalisha. A dear wooden woman is standing in front of the fireplace, humming a quiet tune to herself, or perhaps to her unborn child, for she is clearly quite pregnant. She turns her head slightly as you enter.
Greetings.
Well, finally, I was starting to think. The woman makes a startled noise once she turns around and sees you. Oh, I'm sorry. I was expecting someone else. She gives you a cautious smile. Can I help you? Nice cat. Oh, thank you. She's a sweetheart. Keeps the house clear of mice, too. I just arrived in Gilded Vale. I thought I'd get to know the locals. Were you with one of the caravans, Master Udemas, by chance? I was, yes. I was, yes. I'm afraid the rest of the caravan was killed. Afra covers her mouth with a hand, eyes wide with horror. For a few moments she can manage nothing but strangled voices gasping, her eyes brimming with tears. I knew. I told her it was a dangerous path to take. Kalisha was always so certain she could take on any danger. Oh, my poor sister. I'm sorry, stranger. I can't believe she's gone. If only I hadn't called her here, if I hadn't written to her, she might still be alive somewhere. Afra's face crumples and a solitary tear slides down her cheek. Kalisha mentioned that she thought you needed help. Perhaps I can provide some assistance. Afra looks at you with some surprise before dabbing at her nose with a sleeve. That's kind of you to offer, but I don't know if I could impose this on you. It's not a small favor. Afra wipes her eyes. I'm worried about the baby, about the legacy. I told Kalisha as much as I could, but all I know is that for a long time now, every child born in Gilded Vale has been soulless, empty. It's happened to so many mothers, and Lord Raedric, he's exiled all of them, calling it a sign of the gods' disfavor. She sniffs. With my Hathor gone, I don't know how I'd manage if I lost my home, too. Persecution on top of tragedy. Truly, this crisis rips the fabric of the Deerwood thread by thread. If only we could soothe her fears, if not her womb. I hope Kalisha could help me. They say Ranga, the old midwife, knows a way to prevent a child being hollowborn, but she moved south to Anslog's Compass 2 seasons ago. The journey's too far for me. I can't make it as I am. But I don't have anyone else now with Kalisha gone. Please, can you help me? I'll think about it if I ever head that way. I offer nods till her expression falls. That's all I can ask. Thank you. She takes a shaky breath. I'm sorry. I need a moment. She turns away, covering her face with her hands.
Yes?
It's a kitty. That's a side quest to go to Anslog's Compass. I think we already unlocked the map. But yeah, clicking down. Let's see. Yep, we already unlocked it.
Of course.
Okay, let's circle back to the Valewood, I believe. There's a few items there that I wanted to pick up. Valewood. Click. Okay, let's start by going here. Fight some wolves.
Fight.
Shoot it.
Flame. Even sound.
Oh, she missed. Gosh dang it, lady. I guess we're gonna charm one of them. Fight. Switch to this. Quick. I'd rather not use that. Let's use this. Okay. Click. For encounter. Fuck it. Stelgar form. Oh, it's not working. Switch to melee. I might have to actually use this. Aloth. Alright. We'll just have Aloth auto attack from now on. I don't want to waste my ammo. Ammo means spells. Fuck it. Let's do this. Ice strike. Blinded. Good.
Blood makes the glass.
Here, let's all click. Switch to ranged. Click. Got it. We did it efficiently. Good. Alt. There, hidden something.
Let's see what we found.
Ooh, Spell Ward Amulet. Plus 10 defense against spells. I am gonna give that to Adair. Because I already have something here. Right, let's do this. These aged walls appear to have once encircled this entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs leading to the top of the structure have crumbled away. Let's use a grappling hook. You give the grappling hook a few swings for momentum and let fly, and the hook lodges easily behind a pile of stones at the top edge of the wall. A few tugs on the rope suggest that it will stay put. Climb to the top. With the help of the rope, you make your way up the face of the wall and over the side. Here, let's grab the ingredients. Click. Ooh, Fulvano's gloves. This is one of Fulvano's items. And here's a note to Fulvano. I wonder if we ever get to meet him. Ooh, camping supplies. Sadly, we are maxed out, so we can't pick it up. Dexterity. Who would we give this to? Let's give this to Grieving Mother, so she has more actions. Alright, let's get out of here. From the edge of the wall, you can see an old cobblestone road turning south and the patchy trees of the Valewood. Your grappling hook and rope are still here, allowing for a relatively easy descent. Climb down. You swing yourself over the side and pick your way back down to ground level. How much XP? Getting close to level 4. Let's fully explore. Oh, the bandits. Right, I forgot about them. Let me see.
Need something?
The young dwarf tending to the stew looks up, startled as he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, splattering stew across the ground. What? Get him, you dogs! Make sure our new cook don't run off. Help! Please! Ah! One of the bandits give Tenfrith a kick as they pass him, and he huddles. Alright, let's blow this place up. Let's blow him up. Okay, let's actually make you auto attack for now, and you, I actually want you to auto attack as well. Okay, shift.
How bad?
Alright, you missed. Fuck. Okay, let's do that. And I guess I'll just auto attack. That was easy. Dead. Let's loot them. Yeah, items. Let's all put this in our stash. Alright, let's talk to the dwarf.
Gods keep you.
By the flame, thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought I'd be stuck cooking for these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life, or until they were bored with me, I suppose. Did Pasha send you? She must be beside herself. I must get back at once. But listen, the next time you're in Gilded Vale, make sure to drop by the Black Hound. I'll let her know what you've done for me, and I'm sure she'll do right by you in turn. Oh, to be back at my oven again. Reputation.
Yes?
Alright, let's grab their stuff. The tent is empty, but for a pair of stained cots and the stink of unwashed bodies. Side quests! Heck yeah, we're about to level up. We might be able to level up before we fight the bear. I don't think so. I don't think we have enough time for that. Hey, it's a wolf.
Onward!
Just fuck with it. That was easy.
Yes?
I think there's like some Zaurips. Yep, there are.
Light, flame, and sound.
I shall end it.
Ooh, nice. Out of stealth, attack. There we go. What second spells you have? Phantom foes. Let's do this. They are now flanked. Nice. So we're just gonna blast them with arcane thingy. More.
How may I?
There we go.
Of course.
Grab that. Here's a dead dwarf. Let's grab that. Alt. Ooh,
Nice
secret
and
thing.
quiet.
There's gems for crafting. Alright. We are getting close. Loot. Okay, there we go. There's the cave. The bear cave. Still not enough. Yeah, we're gonna level up after the battle. I see. Yeah, let's fight.
If secrets whisper here,
Here.
I shall listen.
I'll have Grieving Mother do an opening
I shall
salvo.
end.
25 pierce damage. Okay, run! Attack. Endurance. I will need you to, I guess, cast accuracy. Let's switch to melee.
What?
And Mind Wave.
What?
Actually, no, don't do that. Use Ice Strike instead. Shapeshift. Quick. Aloth. I will use arcane thingy. And endurance. Heal. There. Okay. That was easy. Level up! Yep, I just heard the level up. Dale Ketter just leveled up, aka Pitchfork. Okay, let's pump up athletics. Next. Alright, what do I want? Talent. Rapid recovery? Nope. Bonus knockdown? Maybe... What is this? Penetrating shot? Nope. Interrupting blows. Beast Slayer. Defensive. Hold the line. It's pretty nice, but you know. Fast runner, shot on the run, sign of flame. It's a rhyme. Well, I'm just gonna go for a class thing, I think. Gallant's focus. I can retrain this later anyway. So... Rapid recovery or... thinking. I don't use that. I don't use that. Venom strike. Nope. Savage attack. Nope. One-handed. Two-handed. I'm not sure I want that. Bloody Slaughter. I'm just gonna go with I guess Gallant's focus. I don't have a paladin anyway. There we go. That's +4 accuracy. There. Now everyone has +4 accuracy, and because of his intelligence, it actually has a rather large radius. The deeper circle, I think, the darker circle is the base radius, and I think the lighter blue circle is the increased radius due to having a high intelligence.
I'm here.
Oh, it's a dead person.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
What's this? Mice crawl through eye sockets and over femurs. A figure drifts, suspended in the musty air of the cavern. Its form and features blur and twist in cascading ripples of incandescence. You feel its energy eddying about your limbs, filling them with a heavy chill. Reach out. You reach out a hand for the spirit. In the moment of contact, you feel as if you have been struck a blow, head reeling as you tumble helplessly into a waiting darkness. Light blooms at the edges of your vision. You feel the sun at your back and the weight of a bow in your hand. You know suddenly that you have come a long way from the vale hunting deer. Now you are standing before a cavern and the darkness extends far into its depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow, heart hammering in your chest as he leads you deeper into the cavern. There is a roar like thunder echoing around you. Fear seizes you, casts you tumbling back towards the exit, towards light and escape. You see a glint of steel, and there is a sudden terrible flash of agony behind your knee. You scream, stumble, fall. Your thoughts are chaos, lanced through with pain, but in a moment of terrible clarity you see your friend look back from the mouth of the cavern, his dagger daubed in crimson to match his cloak. And then there is a great dark shape above you, and then there is more pain. The vision recedes, and you are thrown back into yourself with seemingly resentful force. The corpse lies at your feet, and the spectre lingers. In the span of energy between you both, you feel a sense of questioning, of confusion, of anger. I met him on the road, your friend. A sudden lashing anger emanates from the spirit. Rage and grief seem to pour from the gleaming figure like smoke. I'll find him and see that he answers for what he's done to you. For a moment, the spirit seems to burn bright, and your head fills with a sickly triumph. The spirit seems to weaken with the force of its own exaltation, growing fainter and fainter until you are alone once more. So, Dale Ketter, are you feeling okay? Did you catch alcoholism from the Dear Woodens? His smile turns nervous as he looks you over, examining you for signs of injury. You were off in your own little dream for a moment. What's going on with you? Oh, don't worry about him. He just likes doing that from time to time. Seems to cheer him up, so I just let him. Once you've seen it a few times, the shock wears off. Let's confront Nonton. He killed his friend to take his waifu for himself. Alright, Tasks, Ventures from the Grave. While exploring the Valewood wilderness, I happened upon a small cave where a great bear lived. In that cave, I discovered a half-eaten corpse and a spirit that, through some work of magic, revealed to me the final moments of a man's life. In the Valewood, I happened upon a curious hunter who told me his friend had been killed by a large bear in the area. After exploring the area, I found the cave, the bear, and Pearlie's remains. I experienced a vision of Pearlie's last moments, which revealed a far more sordid truth. His friend, Nonton, hamstrung him as he attempted to escape the bear. What reasons Nonton had for this are unclear. Perhaps I will find more answers by confronting the man himself. Nonton lives in the nearby town of Gilded Vale. Alright, let's get out of here. I think there's an exit in this area. Fast mode! Gotta go fast. Are there more wolves here? Oh, there's an item. Ah, there's a camping supply I can't pick up. I'm sad. Alright, let's exit and return to Gilded Vale. How's the construction going? Finish in 24 hours. The next thing I want to build is the barracks, so I can hire soldiers to further increase our security and our prestige. Norton Antivirus, you are right here. Ingrid's house, yep, that's it. They were holding hands when we last saw them in my stream earlier today. And I seem to have crossed the 1 hour mark of my stream today.
Welcome.
Hello again, Ingrid smiles. I hope Gilded Veil has been kind to you. I know what really happened in that bear cave, Naunton. The color drains from Naunton's face. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? Ingrid looks at Naunton, touching his arm. If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearlie's loss, but it was a wild animal's doing. Naunton shakes his head minutely. You see a tremble in his hands. What would make you suggest such a thing? Why did you do it? He was your friend. Naunton hesitates, and then his expression darkens. My friend. He was a cruel enough man to his friends. You didn't know him. You wouldn't defend him if you did. His hand falls to his sword belt. Naunton, wait. Ingrid raises a hand. I don't know what you saw in that cave, but this isn't what you think. Pearlie, my husband, he was as much a beast as that bear. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. She looks away, expression pained. Naunton, we met, and I knew I'd found someone special, someone kind, who cared for me. Please, all we want is to leave this place, to start somewhere else. She looks down at the satchels. We've some coins saved up. You could have it if you'll only let us go. Keep the money. Use it to start your new life. Ingrid blinks, surprised. Then thank you, truly. I am glad you understand. Only here, take this at least. I hope it brings you luck. She looks to Naunton, smiling. We have a long journey ahead of us. I got an item. I wish you well in your own travel, stranger. We won't forget this. We'll see them again in Defiance Bay. Alright, deflection. I'm gonna give this to myself. Taxes collected. Lost 278 CP to bandits. Earned 498. Okay. Is construction done? Nope, 24 hours. Let us level up everyone. Alright, Adair. I guess I will survival. Give you survival. And maybe stealth. Maybe a ninja. Alright, so what do I want with you? Offensive. You have a sword. Weapon focus knight. Or maybe weapon and shield style. Yeah, let's do that. +6 deflection. Shield also applies to reflex. Warrior defender. What is this? +5 defenses except deflection. Okay, actually that might be better. Next. So to Aloth. Okay, you have 6 points to allocate. I will probably put them all in survival. What do I want with you? I already got this from what's his name's grimoire, Maerwald's grimoire. I guess I'm gonna. Yeah, this might be cool. Or this one, paralyzed for 11.2 seconds. Miaspel of dull-mindedness. Actually, this is a pretty powerful spell. I'm gonna grab this. And now you have talents. Arcane Veil. 50 deflection for 14 seconds. Grimoire Slam, this sucks. Penetrating Blast, nope, not really interested in that. Offensive. Do I want to give him any of this? Not really. Okay, let's just do Arcane Veil, because I actually want him to survive. His DPS is 0 if he dies. Durance, you have 9 points. I'm gonna put it all on survival, I guess. Well, most of it. And I guess give you some athletics so you can heal yourself. Cool. Now, let's see what you have. Inspiring Radiance. Allies gain an accuracy bonus from the priest's holy radiance. Yeah, that is pretty nice. Inspired Flame. +10 accuracy sword arquebus. Nice. Interdiction, dazed for 9.5 seconds. Brilliant Radiance. Enemies take burn damage from the priest's holy radiance. Vessels take increased burn damage. I'm gonna grab this. This is really powerful. Or actually, I might... Yeah, I'm gonna grab this. Inspiring Radiance. Alright. Irabias, what do you have? You have 9 points. I guess I'll give you some stealth. Athletics. More stealth. And athletics. Alright. So... Do I want fire damage, corrode, freeze, or shock? I guess fire? More fire is nice. And finally, the Grieving Mother. Points left. You have high stealth. Survival. I guess... Yeah, that should do. Okay, so Mental Binding. Paralyzed for 10 seconds, stuck for 8.1 seconds. That is a very powerful spell. Amplified Thrust. That's pretty good. Yeah, actually, let's go with Mental Binding. This is pretty good. And for class, Greater Focus, Psychic Backlash. So when they attack my will defense, they are stunned for 4.1 seconds. Or Biting Whip, increased damage. Yeah, let's do a Biting Whip for more damage. Alright, that's our level up.
Yes?
I think we're going to meet Kolsch now because we did 2 out of the 3 side quests in Gilded Vale. He's going to ask us to kill Lord Raedric for him. I think. Oh no, I need to do one more quest. There's the grain quest here. We know there's more grain in there, Trumbell. We won't settle for scraps while you grow fat on our crops. A muffled shouting emerges from inside the mill. The first of you drunkards comes through that door, gets a shot between the eyes. Gods hear me, Swainer. I'll put you down like a dog. Come away for now, lads. We'll be back, Trumbell, and we'll have fair prices, or by the flame, we'll have a reckoning. Against the grain. Okay. Some of the farmers in Gilded Vale claim that Trumbell, the miller, is withholding grain. The hungry farmers are on edge, and it seems likely that the situation will escalate. Alright, let's talk to them. Let's talk no jutsu our way to XP. An elven man stands before you, his relatively stocky build suggesting a life of labor. His face is pale and drawn, and his eyes wide. Behind him, a younger man and woman exchange worried glances. The miller raises a club as you enter. It shakes violently in his grip. Get back if you value your life. Hold on, I'm not here to hurt anyone. The miller hesitates and lowers the club. Wait, I know you. You just came into town, right? Don't tell me Swainer's already got his claws into you. Gods, that's all I need. I thought you could use some help. Those people out there seem pretty angry. Really? Trumbell sighs relief. Helios tits, I could use a friendly face. I take it you heard some part of that what the crowd's asking for. Grain, as if I got it all tucked away somewhere. Swainer's been egging that lot on for days now. They've been keeping clear so far. But if things keep on like they are, I don't know how much longer we've got before things get messy. Please, if you're not here on his behalf, maybe you could speak to Swainer. He won't listen to me. Just explain that we're all getting smaller rations now. We're all making sacrifices. I'll go see what I can do. The miller all but sags with relief. I'd be grateful if you did. He won't listen to me anymore, but maybe you'll have better luck. Tell him we're all having a hard time of it, and we'll all have to make some sacrifices. Folk around town say you're the sensible sort. Rational reputation. Even Swainer can appreciate that. If you convince him, I'll be in your debt for it. Alright. What's that? Oh, I can't do that. That's
If secret
stealing.
whisper here, I shall listen.
Let's go. I think they went to the inn. Okay. Let's go here for some talk no jutsu action. Heavier armor grants more protection and extends recovery for its wearers. Yep, that's right.
How do you do?
Hello and welcome to the innkeeper looks up. Oh, it's you. Tenfith told us what you did for him. It's such a relief to have him back. I can't thank you enough. Moderate reputation. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Discounts on drinks, rooms. Tenfith said he wanted to whip up something nice for you. So already back to work in the kitchen. So what would you like? Let's talk to him. Late for dinner. There he is. I think he's going to teach us a recipe. Ah, it's you, my savior. He makes a sweeping gesture to indicate the kitchen around you. It's so good to be back. Do not think I will let this go unrewarded. I have decided that you have earned the right to learn one of my most closely guarded secrets, my dearest recipe. After this, you will eat nothing else. Savory pie. A savory pie to keep you hale and hearty. May it serve you well in your travels. Okay, what is the savory pie? Crafting. Food. I can make it. It's grain, beer, and meat. Plus one might and plus one perception. Okay, let's craft it. Can we make more potions? Fleet feet. I guess it's randomly craft potions. And a scroll. I think I've crafted enough already. Have I gotten the
Yes?
achievement yet? Let me see. How do I view my achievements? I'll look at it some other time. I think there they are. Swainer.
Greetings.
Well, well, talk of the town you are, and you deign to come our way. What are you here for, foreigner? A toast? Some applause? He raises his empty mug in mock salute. Aloth narrows his eyes. Careful, looks like they're cut from the same cloth as those rowdies who attacked me. He wrinkles his nose. Smells like it, too. I saw you outside of the mill. What was that about? Swainer angles a searching look your way. That business? Let's just say if you mean to help out around this place, maybe you ought to consider the common kith sometimes. Trumbull's thinking he's king of the town on account of he's got the mill to his name. Thinks it's fair him giving us barely anything for the wheat we bring him, then cutting our purses when we need to buy grain. There's farmers going hungry while that bastard gets rich off their crops. Maybe he's the one you ought to be asking questions to, stranger. We're tired of him playing lord. Look, there's no sense in threatening the miller. You have him up against the wall. Maybe you could ask some of the other villagers for help. Swainer eyes you for a few long moments, drinking deep from his mug. Then he sighs. You're right. Things go on like they are. We're just going to end up hanging from that tree out there. He looks to his comrades. Tell Trumbull we'll leave him be. I don't know what we'll do now with the crops failing. Haven't got another trade to speak of. Think Pasha needs a hand around the inn? Heck yeah, talk no jutsu, success! Alright, let's go to Trumbull. The windmill. Oh, I want fast mode, not stealth mode. There we go. This feature is really helpful because this game has a lot of walking. And this would have been really useful to have back in Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale. Okay, let's talk to Trumbull.
Good day, stranger.
Trumbull nods a curt greeting. You're back. Have you had any luck with Swainer? I spoke to Swainer. Trumbull takes a deep breath. And what did he say? I've convinced him to leave your family in peace. Why, that's great news. I wasn't sure you'd get through to him. They're out of their minds with drink half the time. I owe you a great debt. Here, he pulls a coin purse from his hip and pushes it towards you. Today's earnings to show my appreciation, and you can be sure I'll let everyone know what you've done for me. Glad to help. Now we stand a chance of getting through the year. Trumbull smiles broadly. All thanks to you. Safe travels, friend. XP! Alright. Is this enough to trigger Kolsch? Are we gonna meet Kolsch outside? Oh, it's still not enough? Ah, there it is. There he is. Hold, sir, but a moment. A hooded man waits upon the road, clad in a green cloak. He strides forward to meet you as you approach, and at a closer distance his features are revealed for those of a younger man, though lined with weariness. He appears to be favoring his left leg as he walks, and there is a dark stain upon the fabric of his trousers under the knee. Even so, he greets you with a polite bow. I take it we'll be spared the sight of pitchforks and torches outside of our mill. The man grins crookedly. Good work settling that feud. No doubt Trumbull will sleep more easily. Gilded Vale has seen too much conflict these days, the loss of far too many lives at the behest of fear and starvation. The village will not survive unless we come together to save it. I would seek your help, stranger, in this task. What is it you want me to do? The man nods, standing a little straighter. It is a grim task that I ask of you, but I assure you there is no other option. Lord Raedric must be stopped. Too long has Gilded Vale suffered under Raedric's madness. He would cure Wildwood's legacy by ensuring there are none alive in the village to be afflicted. I fear his own wife Ygritte may be at risk. The man has no mercy in him. Such madness is born of this crisis that the man would murder his own wife, find no love for his own helpless children. We have not stood idle. My people and I breached the defenses intent on ending Raedric's rule ourselves. We entered through the sewers under cover of night, but we were routed. His face darkens. There are dark creatures down there in the dungeons, the work of Raedric's animancer. It falls to you. Raedric has called for further reinforcements, and soon there will be no stopping him. Our time grows short, and in this hour I must beg assistance where I can. It's going to owe us more than some rubble-strewn plot of land after this. Fling him from the ramparts, or else cut his head from his shoulders, I care not. Once his throne lies empty, Gilded Vale will have the stewardship that it deserves. Who are you? Only a man determined to see Gilded Vale restored to its former glory. There was a time, stranger, when Gilded Vale was worthy of its name. The crops gleamed like gold, and the village's people lived well. I don't know about the golden crops, there were less flies anyway. And what has become of it now? Whatever has caused the blight upon our lands, it is not the fault of its people. Raedric looks to punish us for crimes we have not committed, and in turn he is blind to his own. I am not, and he will pay for what he has done. I swear it by the flame. Okay? I will find Raedric and deal with him. Then I commend you on your courage and thank you for your assistance, but I would not send you onward without due warning. Raedric's hold is crawling with soldiers and sellswords, all loyal to Raedric. They will not take kindly to intruders. In truth, they will be all the more alert for our failed efforts. A frontal assault would be unwise. If you would brave it, you could follow our steps and seek out the entrance to the sewers at the eastern edge of the moat. He looks away, but several of my men were captured. It may be the entrance has been found and sealed anew. Those men were under my command. I would be in your debt if you found some means of helping them. Once you make it inside, seek out my old friend Nedmar. He is the high priest Baratheon now that the Shining God is fallen. A good man in difficult circumstances. He will listen to reason. Duran's chortles nearly choking on his own disdain. Shining God. He never shone so brightly as when the bomb took him. The moniker is obsolete now. Ash does not shine. It's like if someone was to call you the attractive priest, Durance. Nedmar can help you reach Raedric, but he resides in the upper level of Raedric's hold, protected by guards and mercenaries. You will have to keep to the shadows if you mean to reach him without alarming the entire keep. Thank you for the advice. I will make good use of it. I consider it a blessing from the gods that I have found someone that understands honor and duty. Raedric's hold lies past the Esternwood, not far to the east. May Malgren bring you victory, friend. I wish you luck. Alright, we have a quest. We're gonna kill Raedric to death. But I don't think I'm gonna do that right now. I am gonna finish off some side quests. I'm not sure if I'm strong enough to do the Euthasian Temple yet. I think I might be. How much money do I have? Yeah, that should be fine. Let's actually do this quest right now, or... Yeah, fuck it, let's do this. This will probably be the last quest I do for the night.
Must be 5, 6 years. Used to be real nice. Bright. Warm.
What did he say? Please help me here. A man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain. Have a care if you mean to go in. He casts a quick look towards the doorway to his left. This place is not so empty as I thought. He angles a look up at Adair. Paying your respects, Eothasian? He manages a pained grin. A little risky, isn't it? Think what the townsfolk would say. Safer down here than up there, even with the rats as big as they are. A faint edge of hostility belies Adair's playful tone. This temple isn't what it used to be, probably for the best. Times being as they are, he groans and shifts position, wincing. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of his types either. Wharton jerks his chin toward Adair. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm chewed up for it. He regards you wearily. Maybe you'd have better luck. What happened to you? I was trying to avoid the spiders. He breathed a quick laugh. Ran into a skulder. Might have gone a little better for me if the beast hadn't knocked the sword right out of my hand. Good blade, too. Probably still lying there in the dust. But I'm not, so that's alright. It's not a bad wound, I think. Just hurts. I could go get your sword for you. That's kind of you, but there's no need. It wasn't doing me any good. You're welcome to it, though, if you find it. And more if you help me get something more important. With the arm like this, I could use your help. The man points a finger upwards. These ruins around us used to be a temple of Aothas, the scattered god. A grand temple at that. Its worshippers would come from all over the Deerwood, from Raedric even. Not so much from Raedric these days. Until the war, of course. Even then you'd get some of the stubborn ones. The ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Lord Raedric allowed them to worship? Lord Raedric would clear out the place from time to time, make arrests. It wasn't until the legacy that he started losing his patience. He sent his guards to put the priests to the sword, bring the place down, burn some of the books, and that was that. He looks away. Go on. Once the legacy started, Lord Raedric decided he'd been too lenient on the Eothasians. He had his people go in and put them to the sword, left them down there, buried under a heap of rock. After that, Raedric ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that up until recently. Lord Raedric hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, then we'll be forgiven, and the legacy will end, see? He smiles wryly. But until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded. That's where you come in. Wharton licks his lips. Those priests, maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to go like that. Chopped down in their god's house. It doesn't sit right with me. If you can get down there, find their remains, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. Wharton breathes out. No small task. There's coin in it for you if you need motivating. Allah's cautious expression softens. A pleasant surprise to see that someone around here has a shred of respect for the dead. I'll find them. Then by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long, it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still if they're anywhere. Those priests had all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out and take care down there. I wouldn't want to have to send someone else after your remains. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some. Showtime!
The Temple of Aothas was intended to be an archetypal Gothic dungeon, with big archways and trick sconces and such. We looked at a lot of cathedrals, tabletop tile sets, that kind of thing. On paper, each of these rooms had a listed purpose and name, though I quickly decided that the privies had been buried under rubble. The bell puzzle in here went through a couple of iterations. We made sure to stick a key in the Raedric's office and have Weirton provide some hints, and that seemed to balance things out. But as a word of advice, don't do bell puzzles.
Word of advice, don't do bell puzzles. That's funny.
I wish you no harm.
Nice. Got it.
How may I help?
Fire. Okay. Accuracy. Attack. And I guess I'm gonna use mental binding.
Consider it dead.
Oh, they're immune. Wow. Damage reduction 0. Interesting. Okay, more of this. Got him. Got it. Quick. All right.
Of course.
This. Oh, there's a priest there. He disappeared. Ooh, Adra. The parchment. This parchment is worn and tattered, and the ink upon it faded. In this time of hardship, we must. Was that? We have just as much faith in ourselves.
And what does the flame reveal?
Nothing.
Easy now.
Okay, let's see what's here. Spiders. Grieving mother, I need you to attack.
Shed no blood.
Oh, that's a dagger. Switch weapons.
Shed no blood.
Oh, miss. Shit. Okay, accuracy. Shapeshift. Or, what is that? Spirit shift, not shapeshift. Okay, fire.
I can't move.
Nice, they're all bunched up. Need more attacks. I guess we're gonna have to use one of your
Someone pick me.
was that iconic projection? Okay. Fight. I guess. I hate this. I don't have a. Oh wait, I can do this. Let's do it this way. So they're all. There we go. We got it. Nice. So the yellow area of effect is the part which doesn't affect allies. Durance, I think you can auto attack now. You can auto attack now. Let me see. Class behavior, spirit shift. Yeah, save.
What?
Nice. Combat.
Yes?
Oh, no loot. The nearby crystals light the cracked mosaic floor in shades of orange, and at certain angles the metallic symbol beneath your feet gleams gold. As you look on, the air shimmers as if with summer heat. The very dust and air seem to pull together until a thin, glowing mist appears before you. In its rippling gleam, you sometimes think you can see the shape of a man, features rendered in broad strokes of air and smoke. Who are you? Your voice sparks movement, the spirit surges with a sudden blazing light, and in the next moment you are somewhere else, your mind assailed with a sudden wave of fear and noise. You are in the chapter hall. Priests and faithful have gathered in a great crowd, spilling into the hall. Bodies press against you, surging forward to listen. Your own grief is mirrored in the faces around you. Some of the initiates are weeping. Someone has snuffed the candles, and the room is dark, save for the podium, lit from behind. Two people stand before it, lit in silhouette. A man is shouting, voice so ragged with fear you cannot understand what he says, but the Raedric stands calm, unmoved. Her strength will see you all through these dark times. You feel that hope is like a spark behind your ribs. Somewhere behind you, someone begins to sing. The spirit tears itself from you with sudden dizzying force, and you find yourself back before the ruined altar, swaying. The spirit fades as suddenly as it appeared. Ooh, spooky. Ah!
Thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
It's a scroll of Tanglefoot. Guess we can sell that. Okay, what's in here?
I'll see what I can find.
Let's actually have everyone equipped with ranged weapons. Guess, Aloth, I'm gonna have you blast these guys. Click. Alright. Fight, fight, fight. I guess you're gonna do this again. I need you to mental binding. There. Spirit chip. Aloth, I need you to do this again. And Durance, I guess you're gonna need to do another iconic projection. There, got him. Yeah, we have this under control. Aloth, switch to melee. Adair, you're stunned. Okay, I need you to cast, I guess, another mental binding.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we got this. Oh, they're all dead. Okay, I need you to disable this one. Oh, she's too slow. And we got it. Scalder ear. Okay, let's loot this thing. That's a book. Monsters of the Deadfire Archipelago. They can just sell that.
I shall. I'll see what I can find.
Ooh, what's that? A sword. I think this is his sword. What's his name? Sword. The guy in the entrance hall. Wharton's sword. That sword probably would be good in the hands of someone. Durance probably, because Magran's like weapons are sword and arquebus. Although I could also give it to what's his name? Aloth or Adair. Can I enchant this now? I can. Heck yeah, let's enchant this now. I can even give it Burning Lash. Okay, we have a flaming spirit-killing sword. And this one, enchant? We can. Oh, we're out. I just need one more deer cap. Alright, so... Durance's staff is pretty nice though. It has a unique enchantment which gives it burn damage. Burning Lash is a weird... Oh, crush burn damage. Its damage is either crush or burn. Whichever is better. Okay. Sword, who can we give this to? Maybe Aloth or Adair? Yeah, I'll just give it to Durance. You shouldn't be range attacking anyway.
A simple test, that's settled.
Oh, it's a crossbow. I need to go the other way. I can't reach that thing. Oh, there's another path here.
I'll see what I can find.
There's a Skulder.
Shed no blood.
Nice. Knockdown. Alright, let's blast these fools. Got him.
Of course.
Vermin have scoured these plates, though mold still grows in green-black clumps across the table. These collapsed stones are pocked with burrows and narrow crevices. Claw marks and dung mark the passage of beasts. Oh, what's this? It's trapped.
This?
No, I don't wish to trigger it. What's the best mechanics? Mechanics 3. No, don't wish to trigger it. I'm gonna wait for that. Oh, the bells. Buried secrets. Set of bells for playing part in opening it. Okay, let's keep going. I know there's a clue here. I think I remember it's like middle, right, left, middle, right, left, I think. What's the order?
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
Okay, you block the choke point. Fight. Then you, Spirit Shift. Accuracy. Then this blast thing. Arcane Assault, rather.
But I'm slow.
Okay, now you have this. You can do this. You can make everyone stuck. And start shooting. You, I guess, just stand there, do nothing.
Hey.
There, we can attack him, except for you. Oh shit! I accidentally cancelled it. Did I, or? I guess let's do this.
Sharpest.
Knock down. We move back so he can go in.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we have. Got it. Switch to staff so you can attack from behind. Why aren't you attacking? Oh! Shit. Aggressive. God damn it, that's why it didn't work. Aggressive. Save. I forgot to set these settings. Spirit Shift, yeah, that should be fine now. Oh, they're all dead. Got them all. Ooh, there's a kid here. Or a dwarf lady. A haze fills the air, coalescing steadily into a blur of dust and mist. It gathers into the outline of what appears to be a dwarf, a shimmering echo that fades in and out of sight. But stronger than sight is the sense within you of a powerful energy. It roils and seethes with a grief that seems to spill into your own thoughts, tainting them until the sorrow is your own. Like a crashing wave, the energy surges towards and into you, and suddenly you are elsewhere. Before you is a brightly lit stone corridor lined with torches and gleaming crystals. You're running, your footsteps echoing off the stone around you. You forgot to tie your sandals and they're slipping from your feet, fouling your steps. You're late, again. The rite's going to begin without you. You hear the tolling of a bell, and your spirits lift as you recognize the familiar warped tone of the right hand, representing the first of the dawn stars to appear in the night sky and last to fade in the dawn light. You pray fiercely that this is the first of the chimes, not the last. Oh, so right is first and last. So I think it's right, center, left, right, I think. The lights fade, assist the memory, and when your eyes clear, the spirit is gone. That's a clue.
Yes?
The first and last is the right hand.
Indeed.
Alright, let's loot the place.
I'll stay out of sight.
Is there any secrets here? Nope. I'm gonna have Adair trigger this shit. Adair, trigger this. Yes.
Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison is the most Adair thing to say. Okay, what did he get? What did we get? Remergun's mantle. So, ooh, nice. That's actually pretty good. I'm probably gonna give it to you because you should actually be in the front.
Yeah.
With the other melee fighters. 3 bells hang from the stone protrusion that runs along this wall. Years of dust and grime coat the metal. There is one large bell at the center, flanked by 2 smaller ones. Right. The bell sounds a strange warbling peal that grows to a painful shrillness before it diminishes to a mournful chime. Middle. Left. Right. Alright. There's a quiet melodic chime from all 3 bells before their discordant voices meet in one powerful rising rush of sound. It seems to fill the whole of the temple, a driving flood of song that drowns all other thought. As the tolling fades, you hear a creak from the direction of the doors as the passage to the lower level swings open.
Yes?
Nice. We did it, Reddit. We did it. Did I get XP for that? Nope, I don't think so. Okay, we're not going to level 5 anytime soon, so we're just gonna power through it. We will be facing spirits and oozes in the basement of the temple.
It's strange looking back. All the time I spent here growing
Secrets
up.
whisper here. I shall listen.
Never seeing what was coming.
Oh, there's a spirit. Grieving Mother, I need you to do your opening salvo.
I wish you no harm.
There. Attack!
Yeah? I'll chew the gristle off your skull!
Got it.
Nice and quiet.
Let's see what is in here. Oh, ghost. Ghost there. Okay, Grieving Mother, do your thing. 2 and 3. Click. Oh, miss.
Thoughts were dulled.
Fight.
Onward!
Dead. Fight. So you come here.
Yes?
Nice.
The better part of valor.
Open this. Oh, there's someone here. Shadow. 12 damage. Grazed. Alright. Come out of hiding and attack. 2. Spirit Shift. You need to do this for accuracy. And then finally this one. Knock that thing down. Oh, you don't have knockdown. More. Attack. I think you need to change to this, and let's do this. Oh, my character died. Or went down, rather. That's embarrassing. What's this? This not within our natures to forgive. Those who seek redemption seek a long and winding path. What's that? A road which takes us down to the very hollows of our soul and asks us to reflect upon the fractured aspects of ourselves.
They shall see
nothing
secret. While I see much.
Stuff. That's mostly for crafting. I suppose I could sell it, but I'd rather keep it for crafting. Okay, let's just keep hacking and slashing through our way through the dungeon.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
I wish you no harm.
Let's turn that off. Attack. Spirit shift. Aloth, blast them. Dazed. I guess use this. Got him. Nice. Adira's getting low though.
Yes?
I might need to rest soon. Alright.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Disarmed. Cloak of protection, another one. Let's give it to... Who doesn't have a cloak yet? I guess... Aloth? Yeah, let's give it to Aloth. Okay.
Yes?
What's this?
A simple test. That's settled.
Ooh, and a fine S-stock. I already have one, so... I guess I can sell that.
Yes?
What is this? Ooh. Oh! The circle's back around. To this area here. Alright, so let's keep going. What's this? Oh, I don't have enough lockpicks.
Nice and quiet.
I think there's some oozes, shadows here.
Need something?
Let's have Grieving Mother do an opening salvo. Oh, 22 damage, nice. So now you can do this. You can bind them. Spirit shift. Heal. Alright. Aloth, I need you to do that again. Oh, they're immune. Interesting. But they are still flanked, though. Well, I'm disappointed. After I need to rescue Aloth. There. I will probably have to use this. Crucible of the Soul. Okay, I might need you to cast some spells. Burst of Summer Flame. There, cast it there. Did it work? Shit. Need to rescue my character. Uh-oh, I think we're going down. Okay, what other spell can you do? Dancing Bolts, what are you? Oh, you're resistant to lightning. That sucks. Sunbeam. Oh wow. Goodness, your accuracy's pretty low. Let's try Ice Strike on these guys. Durance, I just think you gets to keep attacking. Oh, got him! Nice. Okay, you are actually dazed, so your accuracy is pretty fucked. Let's start casting that heal spell. Oh, there's one left. Two left, rather. One more. Oh. You're currently attacking a foe with at least one. Okay, I know that. It's too high for us, but we can chip at it. What else can we do? Okay, Nature's Mark. Or something else? Yeah, fuck it. Nature's Mark. Let's do that. Oh, it's Nature's Mark now, so... His defenses are still pretty fucking high. Oh, that's because he's blinded. Interesting. Goodness, how long? 9 seconds. Aloth is 4 seconds. Got it!
Yes?
Holy shit. There we go. Quick. We need to rest. Okay, that should drain now. We now go downstairs. Actually, we should be resting. You need to have accuracy against it. I guess vessel. Vessel. No, not vessel. Spirit. Spirits are hard. Oozes are easy. So we need the thing against them. I guess heal multiplier, so you can get healed more. Rest. Escape. You awake to the sensation of being shaken, and you open your eyes to see Adair standing over you, his hand jostling your shoulder. He looks concerned. Your eyes are heavy and your vision blurred, the vague unease of unremembered nightmares clouding your thoughts. You are not sure you slept at all the previous night.
Hey! Hey! You awake? Good. You were kind of thrashing around, eyes rolled back in your head. You were shaking. Trying to snap you out of it for a long time now. I was gonna have to get a bucket of cold water. You don't seem like you get much rest at night. You got those dark circles under your eyes.
Not lately. At night there are dreams and whispers.
Well, it's the Watcher thing then. I'm sure it just takes some time to adjust is all. I'll try to let it sort itself out. But you'd better wake up faster next time. Trust me, you don't want that bucket of cold water.
End dialogue.
Yes?
Okay, let's do this. There's some oozes there. Let's stop here. Go to stealth mode. And have Grieving Mother
I wish
lure
you
them
no
to
harm.
us. Alright, fall back. Ow. You three advance.
Yeah?
You blast them. I guess heal.
How may I?
Burn this out!
Okay, more. And you, I guess you're just gonna shoot them. Alright.
It feels sharp as steel.
Nice. We're clearing through them very quickly. I guess this is the secret to Path of the Damned node. You just over-level the area. Ooh, what's that? Gleaming silver key. It's a key.
Nice and quiet.
What's here?
Light, flame,
Hi.
and
Oh, there's a spirit
light,
there.
flame,
Oh, there's spirits there.
and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Okay, Grieving Mother, do your thing.
I wish you no harm.
Miss!
Thoughts were dull.
Aloth, I'm gonna have you do this. Blast them twice. Hiravius, I need you to spirit shield. Oh, god damn it, he's stuck. That's fine. Alright. Got it. Oh, he can't get through. Alright, now we're through. Got it.
Of course.
Okay, detect mode.
Laying low. I'm here.
What's this? A crumpled note. This letter is fairly intact, though the parchment itself has been crumbled. Gester, I know that the temple baths boast great healing properties and that your back ails you still. Still, I would ask that if you are to indulge for the greater part of the day, you give over your key to the sanctum for someone else for safekeeping. This is not the first time we have been forced to wait to perform the day's rites, and Raedric's Obrica is often too far below to hear our knocking. That's a clue to where the key would have been found. We already got the key. Eothasian Prayer. Yep, that's just that's a lore book about their beliefs. This is House Domino, one of the factions you can join later in the game. Alright, there's an area there I haven't been to. Let's go there. Just ghost busting our way through. Oh, there's some loot we haven't gotten. Alright. Let's see if we can craft some more stuff. Enchant. Quality. What about armor? Enchant. Fine. Ooh. Apparently it's ooze that you use to enchant things. Saint's War armor. I might actually enchant. Oh, it's already fine. And you have fine leather armor. You already have this. Aloth's leather armor. Durance's robe. Okay, you actually have enchanted armor. Everyone has enchanted armor except for me. Wow. Interesting. Enchant. Attribute bonuses of intellect. Of intellect 2. What is that? Need a diamond. Requires level 5. Yeah, fuck it. Enchanted to fine. Okay, let's move on.
Yes?
There's someone here. There's some ghosts here.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Alright, I will have you shoot them. Nice. Let's send accuracy against spirit. Run. Okay, everyone. Stop. Let's give them accuracy, and then Aloth just blast them to bits.
Hi?
There we go. And you, I guess I'm gonna use a burst of summer flame. Ooh, nice. Someone's behind us. Let's kill it. Let's turn to dagger. I am dazed. Iravius, I need you to spirit shift and kill this thing. Oh, it got blown up. Nice. Aloth, just I guess keep auto attacking it. Okay, I guess what's this? Cat flurry attack. Interesting. You know what? Let's just do more bursts of summer flame.
Thoughts were dull.
Boom. Oh, Durance is taking a lot of damage. Divine Mark. I guess, actually let's give them accuracy. And you, I want you to do this. That's awkward. Oh, let's blind them, I suppose. And I guess more burst of summer flame. And you, I guess. Healing circle. It dare. Keep attacking. You keep attacking. What other prayers you have? You have prayer against infirmity, sickened and weakened. Nope, that's none of our conditions.
No.
I guess I'm just gonna have you do this.
Yeah.
Oh, dead. There we go.
I'm here.
Heck yes. We used a few more spells than I expected, but we made it.
Laying low.
Trap.
That's settled.
Money.
Let's see what we found.
Oh, no. Let's actually step outside and have Adair disarm it. Yes.
You've been through worse.
Okay.
Yes?
What is this? A cloak of a Neothasian priest. Yeah, let's loot it. Just gonna. Yep. No light. It's a phantom.
What?
We'll just kill it with our action economy. There we go. We killed it very quickly. Okay, time to go here. This is like a really lengthy dungeon. I've forgotten how long this actually was.
Laying low.
Oh, fuck it. Let's kill this thing.
Your thoughts must flow.
Just auto attack it. There's only one of it. Okay. Is there another level? Oh no, it's just the same level, but there's oozes here.
Of course.
And there's a ghost, a spoopy ghost.
Hey.
Okay, you shoot that ghost.
Yes?
Alright, everyone move in.
Yeah?
And I guess I can do this. Just shoot at them. And everyone gets accuracy. Actually no. Spirit do a spirit shift. Guess might as well use this now. Oh, Adair is fucking dying. I need to shelter him, or he'll die. Oh shit! He's actually maimed. Welp. Divine Mark, the Phantom. Fuck it, let's shoot the Phantom.
Beyond seek.
Dead. Let's shoot these guys.
It's down.
Oh, Hiravius is down as well. Shit. I might have to do this. Or... well, let's blind them. Switch to melee. Shit. Actually, let's retarget that. Oh, it died. What is this? Frightened for 12 seconds, okay. I guess I can use that to reduce their attack. Switch to sword. Oh, he's dead. Fuck. Okay, Grieving Mother, I need you to shoot things with your mind. Okay. Alright. It's getting hairy. Second win. I guess that's Magic Missile you? What does this have? Maerwald's Grimoire, what do you have? I think let's switch to that.
Love.
Oh, shit. Okay, I have to wait it out. Okay, Crucible of the Soul. Let's blast you with this. Raw damage. Ow.
Shall end.
Oh, shit, I meant to use Maerwald's Grimoire. Okay, let's blast this thing again. Holy shit, we made it! We made it! Adair is maimed. I need to actively rest or he will die the next time he takes damage. Okay, rest. Dundred sign has arrived, seeking employment. Ooh, interesting. Let's build the barracks. Okay, I need to build the barracks then. Not enough money. Oh, that is disappointing.
I'm here.
Alright, so I think, yeah, this is the end of the line. There's a screech of metal and a snapping noise as you pull the lever.
Remind me never to...
Lars Mandela, hey, how are you liking Pillars of Eternity? You mean Baldur's of Eternity? Yes, I am liking it very much. I am doing a Let's Play of it right now. Greetings, stranger, and welcome to my stream, and thanks for the follow. Lost Spirit, the light rises from the bones as you approach. You have a moment to register the faintest image of a standing figure. Features a blur of mist or smoke before the world tilts. It is as if you have stepped sideways and into a new life. You are racing down a flight of stairs, following a weaving circle of torchlight. Your own panting breaths are loud in your ears. Panic and your robes alike foul your steps, and you nearly stumble before a hand reaches out to grip your arm and steady you, a fellow acolyte who smiles encouragement as you reach the bottom. You run around and past the shallow reflection pool that marks the lowest point of the temple, following the dark shapes of the older priests as they lead the way towards the narrow hall that leads to the vault. You pass one of the torchbearers as you go. The harsh illumination of the flames reveals a familiar face. For a moment, your awareness spans time and identity, and you think Werton has joined you here at the bottom of the temple. In the memory, he glances at you for a moment, then looks past at someone else. I'll come back once they're gone, he's saying. You're being pressed along by the crowd, and his words are growing faint. Just keep quiet, we can't take any chances. Inside the vault, golden relics gleam like welcoming stars. Yep, Pillar's Gate. Okay, anyway, what did I say? Golden relics gleam like welcoming stars. The memory twists, jarring you loose from one moment and plunging you into another like a flung doll. There is only darkness around you now. You think yourself blinded until the knowledge settles onto you like a cloak. The candles have all burnt away. You know now, too, with a sick certainty that nobody is coming. There is a cracking noise somewhere to your left, a wet, slurping gurgle, and a ragged sob. You cannot see, so you cannot know which brother or sister has fallen, and which digs after what water a body may provide. You hear, in the faint murmuring to your right, the familiar cadence of prayer, but you no longer recognize the words. You are too tired to do harm. The thirst is like fire within you. Your tongue is thick in your throat, and every breath is a struggle that leeches strength from you. There is a light, they said, at the end of every bout of darkness, but this one does not end. The spirit releases you and you come back to yourself in pieces. Your vision clears and the vault around you is revealed once more, cast in muted hues by the sickly illumination of the soul still drifting like fading fog. Fear wafts off the spirit in waves, fraying at your own emotions. I'm sorry, I hope you find some peace in the next life. The spirit seems to withdraw into itself. You sense less of its fear and confusion as it recedes, but the soul lingers still. No matter how many times I see you staring off at nothing, it doesn't get less weird. Gather the remains. You spend a few moments gathering up what you can find of the bones of the priests. It proves a heavy and gruesome burden, but you manage to recover them all.
I'm here.
Alright, this is a very lengthy dungeon crawl side quest.
Laying low.
I'll have this open in no time.
It's done.
Ooh, Gon's Share. Flail. It's fine. It has basically lifesteal. Enchant. What is that ability? Draining. It's called Draining in this game. Let's grab that. Who has... what category? You don't have to have any weapon specialization feats. Weapon focus. So... nope, you don't have it. I guess I can give this to Adair. I can probably give that to Adair, the whatchamacallit? This thing, the Gon's Share. It would be fitting because he's an Aothasian. And the sword, I guess I can give to Durance? Not really. I suppose I can do this. Can I clone the weapon? No, I can't. We enchant this further. Burning Lash. Ooh. Oh, let's keep that with him for now. Iravius. Okay, let's do this. Let's fight our way out of here. I just beat the first Baldur's Gate original saga for the first time. Great title. So did you finish Baldur's Gate 1, 2, or Throne of Baal, or all of the above? Because Baldur's Gate 1 was a pretty cool game. There was a lot of exploring, a lot of empty space. Baldur's Gate 2 was one huge side quest which had nothing to do with the plot, but had the best story. Throne of Baal had the most direct connection to the actual plot, but was basically just a high-level Dragon Ball Z dungeon crawl. Part 1. Yes. Carname, I am your stepbrother. Join me, and we shall rule the Sword Coast by my side. This was made by the same people who made Baldur's Gate. It is a spiritual successor. As you can see, the interface is exactly the same. Alright, so... do we blast these fools? Yeah, let's blast them. Oh, miss! I'm disappointed. Come out of stealth, come out of stealth. Okay. Let's give them accuracy. Wait until Durance is done with his casting. Actually, let's blind these guys. Okay, casting is done. Time to blast them. Click. Okay, that should be fine. And since this is the last fight, I can just go all out. Let's blast them some more. Like I can even like do this. Let me tilt it a bit. There we go, so we don't hit them. Oh, he's knocked down. Ooh, it was a lot of damage. Oh, he's down. Fuck. Durance, I need you to do this. And I guess let's try eye biting him. Okay, damage reduction. Let's do this. Aloth, I need you to... Oh, this one. So you have defense. Good. Okay, let's cast it that way. Oh, got him. Skulder King, I need you to withdraw Aloth so he doesn't die. Okay, Adair, knock this mother lover down. Carname, knock this guy down. Alright, he is secured. Good. Okay, we got this. Now I can have Grieving Mother in melee. And we can even have Durance melee. Oh, Gibbed. Oh, this is also a Skulder King. Interesting. Durance, what can you do? I guess we can halt him. Miss. Let's actually switch to the other weapon. The Gone. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage. Let's keep attacking. Fuck it. Damage reduction. Let's blast him again. Goodness, you have a fuck ton of HP. Oh, it's dead.
Our merry friend.
Alright, we did it! We did it! Okay, wow, we got a lot of injuries in that fight. What's this? It's a helm. The Pilgrim's Lasting Vigil. +1 resolve, +1 perception. I am giving that to my main character. Not just for the dialogue options, but also for the stats. It brings my resolve and perception that much higher. Okay, that is the last of this level. I'm just gonna circle around to the first level and clear the rest of the dungeon. I think there's a few more spiders left that I missed. As you step over the circle of candles, you hear a rattling clunk from the wall nearby. A door slides open with a grinding rasp of stone. Ooh. The candles flicker gently as you approach. There is a gap above the altar lined with broken glass where a mirror may once have been set into the wall.
The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god.
What's this all for?
Redemption. They got this whole right for when you come of age. They take you by the hand and you descend through the temple with your eyes covered, and that's supposed to be like a wicked life. They don't tell you where you're going. I was sweating like crazy when I did mine. They take you to that reflecting pool back there, and you're allowed to look at it so you can face your sins. Then, you come out into this room and they uncover your eyes again and everyone's there to greet you, all your friends and family. And it's like you've been redeemed. You light your candle, and it burns with the others. Never had a feeling better than that my whole life.
Adair's eyes linger on the candles, and he seems for a moment to be a younger man.
The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god.
I'm not gonna snuff a candle. Let's leave. Because I got a feeling it's gonna summon
Nice
some
to see
ghosts.
those candles still burning. I figured they'd have gone out by now.
Yep, they're magical candles powered by Eothas, which should be a clue that Eothas is still alive. Okay, let's just... I think we just kill these with auto attack. Yep, we can just auto attack them.
Of course.
Alright, items. What is this? Initiate's note. Visitors to the rectal floor. Struck the largest bell first rather than the second. Okay. The largest bell is second. Yeah, we already figured out how to open the downstairs, so let's keep going. Ooh, we got camping supplies for free. Oh. Okay, let's stealth
I'll see
up.
what I can find.
Let's blast these spiders. Fight!
I'll chew the bristle off your skull.
Okay, spirit shift.
Most.
Oh, shit. Let's just do this. Suppress. There. Suppressed. This is like a temporary dispel. Oh, it did it again. Fuck. Okay, grieving mother, I need you to disable these spiders. Well, actually disable this spider. Knock it down.
I've got to get free.
Now I can just attack it.
Kinda stuck over here.
Dead. Oh, that's all of it. Nice. Yep, it does look great, this game.
Indeed.
What's this? Ooh, a note. Mother, I have asked brother Edric to carry this letter to you, for he travels to New Heomar come morning. With him goes what coin I have, and I hope it will ease the surprise of an unexpected homecoming, for I mean to fall in a few days' time. Our village is much changed, and though I do not wish for you to worry, I do not feel it is safe to remain. I know Raedric's Obrica will not approve, but the letter trails off here. I guess they never managed to send it. They died. There it is. That's the door to the other side. I think that, yeah, that's the entire dungeon. We did it. Now we just have to turn in the quest, talk to the dude here. And before I log off for the night, I'm gonna rest at the inn because my party is fucking injured. Adair has a wrenched knee. Iravias has a concussion.
Hail and well met.
Wharton smiles nervously as you approach. I think I've sorted out the worst of it. Arms hurting a little less. He hesitates. You were down there a while. Did you find anything? His eyes dart constantly about the ruins. You lied to me. What? Wharton grins uncertainly. I was clear about everything. The risk involved. Is that what you mean? I did say there'd be spiders. And I'll pay you, of course, for the trouble. You and I both know what I saw down there and what they told me. Wharton opens his mouth to protest, but something in his inner expression stops him. He swallows nervously and looks away. His voice, when he speaks, is small. How did you... that place is full of shadows, spirits of those you killed. That's not... He eyes you fearfully. I didn't kill them right up until the end. You don't understand. I tried to help them. I did. Every day, every single day, I went to that temple and I warned them. I told them that they were playing with fire and Raedric wouldn't be patient forever. And every time they'd shrug it off, like I didn't know what I was talking about. Like it wasn't costing me coming in to try and help them. I could have been arrested right alongside them. You worked for Raedric. Wharton gives a bleak laugh. Yes, but not anymore. It's been a long time since I held a blade. He hesitates. I knew it was coming. It was their own damn stupidity that kept them in there. I couldn't understand. Every warning I gave, they ignored. The Raedric, she said they'd be reborn anyhow, so it didn't matter. He grimaces. So she got what she wanted, her martyrdom. Raedric ordered us to round them up, lock them in the cells. I convinced them to hide, at least. They have that vault full of old relics, gold and such. I thought I thought they could hide in there, and once the guards left, they'd have something to sell for passage out of the Deerwood back to Edir. But when I told the men that the priests had already gone, they ordered the temple sealed. I couldn't get in again. Wharton shakes his head. There was nothing I could do. Edir's eyes are wide, disbelieving. Nothing he could do but tell someone, get the town together, organize a rescue. I'd have dug them out with my own hands if I'd known. They were some of the last decent folk left in this hole. Now all we got left is people like you. You could have spoken up, told Raedric the truth. Wharton nods slowly. I could have. It would have ruined me, maybe killed me, but I could have saved them. He looks up at you, eyes sweat. I didn't. I told you the way of it, Wharton says, his voice rough. I told you what happened. Guess it's your turn now to make a decision. It's not too late to make amends. Wharton lets out the breath he was holding. I'm not sure that's true. It's been years now. What am I supposed to do? Bury their bones. Try to lead a better life than you have so far. Hey, beautiful entities. Greetings, Son Nif. If I am pronouncing your name right. I am playing Pillars of Eternity, a spiritual successor to Baldur's Gate. Wharton looks at the remains. He runs a hand through his hair, letting out another ragged breath. I can do that. I can. I'll lay them to rest. Try and do right by them somehow. By choosing this course of action, Wharton will actually reappear in Pillars of Eternity Part 2, The Deadfire, in the Temple of Aothas. Temple of Gon in Neketaka. He will recognize you and tell you that he went on a redemption arc, basically, and he ended up where you were by accident. And if you spare the Red Seren Watcher in the White March, he will also end up in the same temple, and they will meet each other, and they'll have some dialogue with each other. Thank you, truly, for what you've done, giving me a second chance. I'll put it to good use. And dialogue. So it's Sunnif, okay? Oh, Sun Gnif or Sungnif. Skulls for Mother added. Oh, it's a quest. What is that quest? How do I do the quest? Here we go. Skulls for Mother. Rewards: 15% experience. Father's teeth. Somewhere in the ruins of Ibril's well, a pair of, I can't pronounce that. Pegra prey on travelers and offer up sacrifices to their mother. In the past, travelers simply knew to avoid all trails leading near the well, but in recent years, let's call it them dryads. Dryads have increased the range of their hunts. Travelers have been abducted or killed on the roads between Solace Vale and Midwood. Blunt fathers are hesitant to enter Ibril's well due to the religious significance of the ruins there, but that hasn't stopped the residents of the affected towns from requesting help from the Deerwood. A sign. Okay, let's send the orc merfolk guy to help. Click. There we go. So son's fine. Got it. Person? Fellow entity? Okay, there is one more side quest left before I go and kill Raedric, and that's, I think, to go to Ansel's Compass, but I don't have time for that right now. It's getting late where I am, so I'm just gonna go to the inn and rest, and also sell off my loot, and begin construction of a barracks. Because I kind of need, what do you call that? The barracks is like a very cheap and efficient way to get extra prestige and security.
Well met, friend.
What do you have for sale? Okay, let's sell some shit. I totally forgot to sell the traps I collected. Where are the traps I collected? I guess I already sold them. What is this? +9 will? I don't need that. Sell everything. I already have an S-stock. Okay. Let's actually sort by sell value, high to low. A crumpled note. Bear hide. Torch. Okay, how much is this? 85 GP. Okay, I think I've sold enough now to start construction on a barracks. Barracks is 2,000 GP. Purchase.
Yes?
And also we need to
Gods
rest.
keep you.
I'd like a room, please. Perception and mechanics or resolve. Let's go for this so we can disarm more traps. Click rest. There. Yes, this is not my first time playing. I'm actually playing on the Path of the Damned, and I would not play this game on Path of the Damned if I didn't know what I was doing.
Indeed.
So I'm playing on Path of the Damned, but not Trial of Iron, not solo, and not expert mode, because I'm not a masochist. I actually want to finish the story, and I want to actually be able to roleplay. But there are some compromises I have to make. I have to like grind quests instead of just making a beeline for the main quest, because otherwise I would not have enough items and XP to tackle the enemies within. So I am gonna do a save file. Let's play Pillars of Eternity 02. And that's it for tonight. Yeah, it's fun. I'm currently level 4. I am a human fighter. And I have done these quests. I killed Maerwald. I'm just backtracking. I basically made a beeline for Cadnua. And killed Maerwald, and then grabbed Grieving Mother, Hiravias, and Sagani, then backtracked back to Gilded Vale to do all the side quests before I go to Defiance Bay. I want to get maxed out on XP and loot before I tackle the next part of this game. Anyway, let's quit this. And if I remember how to do this correctly, I'm going to be raiding someone. Click. Alright, so I'm going to look for someone to raid. Bear with me here. I'm pretty new to Twitch. To twitch.tv, and I need to figure out who among the cool people I know is currently playing. And this one. This cool person. I guess I'll raid them. I hope she's not about to quit, because this is going to be awkward. Is she about to quit? Whatever. Let's do this. Raid. Jammy Whammy Games. I'm about to raid her. She's a variety streamer who plays a lot of fun games, and she likes to burst into song. Raid now.